on this week's Take a Look.
Oh my God.
We're jumping right into little singles with our special in-studio guest, Sammy, one of the big stars of the breakout TLC show.
You guys need to just stand up for yourself. Stop calling her!
Then, pack a robe, maybe your dignity too. It's spa weekend. We'll talks and detox with stars Leslie Mann, Isla Fisher, Michelle Boudreau, and Anna Faris.
I miss my kids. What? No, I don't miss my kids.
Then, whatever you do, don't say good luck. We'll be hanging out with stars Sonny Sandler in this Adam Sandler-produced, highly successful, heartfelt young audience favorite.
Who threw up in my bag? Mute it. Let's go.
And finally, Jason Statham doing what he does best, making very bad people have very bad days.
Get back in!
Big stars, big and little screens, that and more on this Take a Look!
Go, yeah, let's take a look. Oh, man, if you've tuned in, you're here for an awesome show. Look, I love big summer movies, but I'm exhausted. I know you are, too. We've been saying, see it on the biggest screen possible with Odyssey, Spider-Man, Brand New Day. But today, we got a little bit more variety, and if you want to talk big stars, it doesn't get bigger than we're going to right now. You know him, you love him. Our usual guest on the show, but joining us today, our special in-studio panel, Sammy Replogle.
What's up, Mark?
Little single.
How you doing?
Good to see you, sir.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate
To
it.
your right, it's Natalie Franklin.
Hello.
To her right, it's Kelly Savannah Deaton. I got to warn you, we probably should have arranged the seating a little bit differently. We might need to put someone in between you two.
Maybe.
No bigger fan. Talk about your love of the show.
Little Singles, which comes on TLC on Mondays. It's such a fun show. If you love Jersey Shore, right?
Yes,
We're talking about that.
exactly.
And Summer House.
I feel like, yeah, Summer House, Jersey Shore mix combined.
Every episode is fun. It's funny. There are some really heartfelt moments, but it is a very entertaining show.
Well, when I, called you and I said, hey, we got this guy on the show, Sammy, you go, what?
Yeah.
What? Why are you seeming so controlled now? You have no idea.
I know, she was wilding out.
She got here at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Wait, you were just ready? You were ready to go.
Outside your house? No, I'm just kidding.
All right, Kelly, having done the research, Kelly, what's your reaction to the show?
I think it's hilarious. I think calling it Jersey Shore is right on the head on the nail. And I want to know how much of this, so you're so good with producers, I'm sure this is why they use you all the time. You're in every scene. You're going super viral across every social media platform. You create, and prior to that, Natalie said situation.
Yeah.
The situation from Jersey Shore, that's what she said, your character's similar.
I like
Producers love you because you create situations in any unsituation place. You just happen to have a situation. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, I feel like I'm just kind of a man that likes to have fun. And so that's the way that's the way I look at life and make every moment fun. And that's, I feel like, what every situation needs.
I want to tell you about what
fun.
a crazy workplace this is. Like, I was just backstage here getting mic'd up, listening to the three of you talk, and, and then I made out with so-and-so, and then I made out with so-and-so. And I thought, where can you talk about this other than being on a show? Is it the fulfillment of a childhood dream, being on a show like this?
Yeah, because I feel like I was always the center of attention growing up as a little person. Like, I walk in a store, all eyes are on me. And instead of making it seem like, oh, they're looking at me because I'm short, I made it look like, hey, I'm the center of attention.
Yeah.
I'm going to use that, and I'm going to flaunt what I have. So
There you go.
I'm going to show them that I'm the life of the party, and I'm here to have fun.
Right. Hey, somebody call in HR, because I do want to talk about what you have in a minute. But in the meantime, I want people who aren't acquainted with the show to get acquainted with the show. Here is the situation, otherwise known as Sammy in action. Take a look.
I don't want to hurt anything. With Allie right now, it seems like she's ghosted me. And I don't know, I just don't really have that much hope in it right now. So I'm not taking it to heart personally, because everyone has their own life at the end of the day. We're at a good mood point right now.
I like where we're at. I think we should just...
I cannot believe that Sammy has the audacity to whisper that crap in my ear. And then on top of it, Steph is sitting right on the other side of me. He just doesn't care.
I don't know what the future holds, I'm going to be honest. All I know is that I value my friendships over everything.
I think it's just too soon right now. Am I right?
Sammy, I don't know if it'll ever happen.
not my fault that Sammy is pursuing me again, but it still makes me a little bit nervous because of all of the drama that went on between all three of us. I don't have to deal with this.
Oh, Kristen, look at me, I'm sweating. These shows stress me out.
I
don't like conflict.
I'm sweating rewatching it.
You should be.
You're probably getting PTSD.
Yes, that lip bite right there, I was like, oh, I know why I was biting my lip.
You were saying
I had something to say, and I wasn't going to say it.
Questions from the fan club?
Oh my goodness. So the dynamic, you've asked Krista out a couple times.
Twice,
So
yeah.
why did you shoot your shot again in that scene?
I don't know,
What
because it was
going
the end of vacation, so I wanted to see if something moved along. I feel like we were all in good terms at that point. I'm like, okay. Let's see. Like I say, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Absolutely.
So I don't want to walk away from that vacation and realize, oh, I could have had that.
Yeah, exactly.
There
If you were playing this like Survivor, though, like early on in the show, you know she's not going to be that popular because she's super high maintenance. The other ladies don't seem to like her sometimes. You know if you set your sights on her, you're not going to end up well if it were Survivor.
Well, yeah, and I want to be a villain in Survivor, so
there
I kind
you
of want to
go.
be a villain on the show. I'll cut alliances,
Yeah.
whatever it takes.
For those who haven't seen it, watch this because
It's spicy, it's sweet, it's pretty much your favorite snack, and it's going to be your favorite show.
it really is. It's down and dirty, and like I know there's no reality in reality shows because they find the narrative, they shape it. But with this show, you feel like it's so organic. You really are seeing the dirt.
There's a lot of dirt, and I dig it up. I find the dirt because I am the dirt, honestly.
I love that.
Absolutely.
You said you'd want to be a villain on Survivor. What do you want to do next? Like I could see you acting, I could see you hosting. What do you want to do?
Pretty much you said it. I want to act. I want to go and show the world who I am in maybe different lights, be a villain, be a star, be a sweetheart, because I am all those things, and you just have to, whatever I wake up that day.
You put it out there into the universe because Kelly one time said that she wanted to be killed in a horror movie, and
I did.
cut to she was getting
Killed
killed
in
in a horror movie.
with the machete. So
Manifestation.
manifestation. Yep.
I'm going to have to take that from you then.
There you go.
Station.
And wait, we have to talk about your co-host, your mom.
Oh, so my mom is my biggest fan. I call her my superhero. As Kevin Durant said, she is the real MVP.
I met your mom. She is awesome. Shout out, Mom.
Yeah. Shout out you, Mom. You're amazing. Love
right.
you so much.
Movie star. We're going to talk movies and other series now. Can you stick around?
Yes, I'll be here.
All right. In the meantime, Little Singles. Check it out. TLC. When?
Go do it. Season finale was Monday night, so go check it out on TLC or HBO Max.
In perpetuity. And all right, coming up next, we're going to be talking about Spa Weekend. Kelly Savannah Deaton took a spa weekend with some of the funniest ladies on the planet. We're going to get to know them through her next. Hey, welcome back to our very special edition of Take a Look. It's Kelly Savannah Deaton, of course. It is Natalie Franklin. And from TLC's Little Singles, Sammy Replogle. All right, Sammy, we're going to be talking about a movie that Kelly got to see before all of us. Talk about Spa Weekend. What is it?
It is a insanely raunchy ensemble comedy that goes completely off the rails. There's no PG in this, kind of like your show. There's no PG. It goes off the rails, and the cast is stacked, you guys.
Yeah.
Insane.
Let's talk about this. Like, probably not since Wedding Crashers have I had an ensemble cast that I loved as much as this, and geared kind of towards the ladies. So you're also thinking about movies like
Bad Moms. The writers wrote Bad Moms, also The Hangover. So it has that same formula if you're familiar with it. They just continue it on to the amazingness that is this movie.
All right, through their mouths to your ears, listen.
So I have to know, who had the hardest time keeping a straight face on set? Because how on earth do you work with each other and not crack up every 5 seconds?
It's very difficult, especially with people like these.
I pride myself on not breaking.
Really?
Yeah,
But
you were hard to break, but when we did break,
Isla Fisher coming in hot with a burrito, man.
You
guys
so
love
good.
that burrito.
It was so good.
It was amazing to watch.
It was her level of commitment to just actually eating a burrito and having it fall out of her face while also delivering new lines about Adam's body and Leslie's body. And just be like, go, go, go. You know what I mean? Like, it's porno. She's hot.
And I spoke to the director, and he said there was a lot of improvisation on set. and I know that you guys enjoyed that. So can you talk about that a little bit? How easy was that for you?
Michelle, every scene, every day would bring, like mentally, she would have 15 to like 20, it felt like alternate lines. It was amazing to watch.
Oh my God, thank you.
It's true. You were just like bam, bam, bam.
You make me feel like a size 16.
It was the liberation I think that we all felt was such a gift.
Yeah. But also the writing was so good, so sometimes you don't have to do much, but then like the writing is so good, it like inspires you to jump off and do a bunch of other things. So it's like sort of a, what we call a jump off.
Yeah.
You know,
okay,
a starting
jump
place.
off. I'll have to make a note of that. Jump
Yes.
off. Got it. When you guys were all acting and you're all having these amazing scenes in your improv, and the director yells cut, does he yell cut and cut you off, or does he just let you go and let you
No,
play?
he lets us go forever.
So he never yells cut. He
We
never.
stopped when we ran out, which was never.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's
Really?
true.
He
Yeah,
never-
it was.
wow.
It was really exciting for
You can
me.
do that with digital.
Yeah.
That's
You don't have to
amazing.
cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna play a rapid fire game. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay,
kinda.
ocean or mountains?
Ocean.
Ocean.
Mountain.
Oh, look at you
I
over
know.
here. Being on a boat or a beach?
Beach.
Ooh, I want a boat to the beach.
Oh,
yeah,
I
we'll
like
go
that.
do
I
it.
like that.
Have it all.
You're very creative.
It's
I
your
like that.
time.
Naturally, naturally. Spa day or adventure day, like hiking, zip lining, that kind of thing.
Oh, spa day.
Spa day.
Okay, to go with the theme, spa day for sure.
Yeah.
Nice job, Kelly.
great
I was
job.
getting nervous with those games. They said, good job. They sincerely said, oh, we wish we had more time.
They loved it. Yeah, they were so sad it was ending, and that now you never usually hear that.
You did a great job. So much like Bridesmaids, a movie that typically is made with a female sensibility for women, but men and everyone else liked it too. I feel like this brings in everybody. How about you, Sammy?
I love it because it's spa weekend, and Kelly, you said hangover vibes. I feel like that's what people want to see.
Yes.
And you picture spa weekend being like nice and relaxing, but this isn't.
This
And
is not
There's
that.
a bunch of chaos, a bunch of party. And I feel like my mom actually would fit into this spa weekend perfectly.
Mom, take mom
Yes.
to see it.
I'm gonna have to
For
take mom to
everybody.
see it.
Dude, I would normally say, hey, this is the kind of movie you want to take your parents or grandparents to, but dude, you sat next to your mom when you're making out with some woman on TV. Several women on TV.
See, she's comfortable, I'm comfortable. That's
you
why
go.
this spa weekend movie is perfect.
All
There
right,
you go.
what was your favorite? What have you seen that you really like about it so far?
I just love that it's an all-female cast that gets to be ridiculous and bring the comedy, and it's not all about being a mom and work. It's like, let's let loose, and I like that.
And indeed, they do, people. They really, really do.
Exactly. Sometimes inappropriate is cleansing. See you on a big
Yes.
screen immediately. All right. Also coming up on this very show, Don't Say Good Luck. It's a theater arts kind of thing. I would know it because I was in theater arts. A lot of this movie I related to. Sonny Sandler, an Adam Sandler production. We'll talk about that next. Hey, welcome back. It is Take a Look with our very special guest from TLC's Little Singles. It's Sammy.
What's up, guys?
All right, so we were just talking about Adam Sandler's daughter, Sonny Sandler. This is not a Nepo kid. This is a kid who's earned her keep because she's pretty much been working anytime she walked onto her dad's set.
And she has someone to learn from the best from. I mean, her dad is Adam Sandler, so that is insane to me that they're just carrying on the family tradition, and they're killing it. The whole family's killing it.
As a kid, I can't think of anybody that I would rather be my dad than Adam Sandler. At the same time, she had to work for her keep. She did theater arts just like every other kid. In fact, long before she got together with their cast members of this, they compared their own theater arts experiences. Take a look.
I remember thinking it was gonna win over my crush of kindergarten because I was like, my beautiful vocals will just get them.
No critiques. I think she's incredible.
No, that was good. You had the vibrato in the voice too. It was good.
Oh, is that you?
What is this? Why am I dressed like Justin Bieber?
What? Oh my God!
He's a great
Goodness,
performer
no,
as well.
it's perfect.
As we were just talking, Sammy, pointed out, by the time she got to high school theater, she had already done like 5 feature films.
Yes, she had so much preparation and actually like professional preparation.
Yeah.
And Adam Sandler's your dad at the end of the day.
Yeah,
Like,
you're good.
You know, he gives her some advice and it's like, hey, do this, smile like this, look like this, make people laugh like this. Like,
Raise your hand here if you did high school theater. Anybody? Am I? No.
Sorry.
I'm really the only one?
Sorry, I was cool in high school.
Yeah, what is it you say? Nerd alert.
All right. Okay, Kay, make fun. Now I'm going to make you feel really bad. So this triggered me for reasons that we're all going to get serious for a minute now because I found out that my father had cancer when I was in high school theater.
No.
And I would get the call like while we're in rehearsal and stuff like that. And that's the serious backdrop in the story. This may be produced by Adam Sandler, but it is so meaningful. Talk about how it hits the heartstrings.
Oh, it does. It talks about getting your big break and having this success, but getting really awful news at the same time. And having to balance that as a high schooler is really tough.
Kelly, you know Lost. This had to hit you.
I do. Anything with a mom like this, the tears come, but it's also very, like you said, heartfelt, very comedic at times as well. And like your story, this story is based on a true story. The screenwriter and the director co-wrote it, the same concept that she herself was in theater and her mom was dying of cancer in high school. So.
Absolutely. Speaking of the other cast members, I talked to Melanie about it. Take a look.
I felt it the whole time. I think that Julia, our director, is great at fostering that kind of reality and letting things feel very lived in. She wanted things to feel very real, and she's such an open and authentic person. There is a scene that we filmed at like a Chinese restaurant where we were all sitting around the table as a family, and I was like, oh, this is really working. Like Max is such a joy, Sunny is such a joy, the boys who were playing our twins, and it just was fun. Like we didn't want to get up from the table and go to our trailers or look at our phones. We were all just interacting, and it was a great day.
I love that you brought up that scene. I was going to bring it up too because it felt so almost voyeuristic. And I know that technically when you're shooting scenes like that, there are lights and staging and it's hard to work around a table like that. But it just seems so fluid. Is that the first time you felt exactly that? It's
always the dream is that you're going to feel like that. I have been lucky enough to feel it before when you get that kind of synchronicity. It's, sometimes you're just pretending. Sometimes you're sitting opposite someone and you're like, I don't feel anything for you. But thank God for me, that hasn't happened very often. But yeah, it's lovely when you really do feel that kind of familial connection.
Oh, lovely.
Cheers.
Melanie.
Yeah.
I loved her in Yellow Jackets, you said.
2.5 Men. She was amazing. She was Rose in there, and I watch probably an episode a week of 2.5 Men, and I see her all the time.
Now I see where you get your inappropriate behavior from. Back to this. I hate to keep bringing the movie back into serious notations, but like she said, it makes you really appreciate every day might be your last day. And your story, when we meet you, like your real story, you almost died right before you started your series.
Yeah, and you have to make the most of it. I call it Sammy 2.0 because I want to do better in my life now and make the most of it and live life to the fullest.
There you go. Amen. A big ATV accident. I digress. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. I'm not going to keep bringing the show down, okay?
Yeah, let's bring it up, guys.
All right, let's bring it back up with some action, Jason Statham style.
Oh, yeah.
Mutiny. Jason Statham said, I love this movie so much, I want to do zero press for it. But I'll do a stunt. So we'll show you the stunts next. Hey, welcome back to Take a Look. What are you guys laughing about?
Kelly is so funny.
I love this.
Our panelists, once again, Sammy, this is what you got to deal with when you come on the show. Kelly Savannah Deaton, where do we find you?
At Kelly Savannah Deaton.
Natalie Franklin.
At Natalie the Hero on all socials.
In addition to Little Singles on TLC, where do we find you, sir?
Little.rep on all socials.
There you go. All right, so we were just talking about the success of Jason Statham. You say it's all because he's bald.
Yeah, if I could be bald, I would want to look like Jason Statham. But my forehead is way too big to be bald, and so I can't do that.
Well, we were talking about your accident earlier. You had brain surgery, so you've got some scars on there. I've had similar surgeries. So you and I shave our heads. We look like baseballs. So many seams.
Yeah, I probably look like a Viking with like a pineapple-shaped head.
Right?
There you go.
All right, so this movie, Mutiny, it's exactly what you would expect. It's Jason Statham. He's got a very special set of skills, much like Liam Neeson and every other special set of skills movie. He didn't want to do press for it, so he said, let's do some stunt. What kind of stunt? A giant inflatable Jason Statham. Take a look.
Here we are in front of Tower Bridge, waiting for the big reveal. They said, how big do you want it? I said, surprise me. And boy, did they do that. That is insultingly small. I mean, the film's called Mutiny. That is mutiny. I mean, it'd be a consolation if it happened to look like me, just a little bit. At least they got the harpoon gun, mate. I think I should have been a bit clearer. They say size matters. Damn right it does. Next time I'll get the people who built Tower Bridge to build the balloon. Bigger. Big. I'm having a word.
If you go see this movie and you're disappointed, that's kind of on you.
Yes.
Because it is exactly what you're going to think. I liked it, didn't love it. Thoughts?
Action-packed, thriller.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna get your, like, on the edge of the seat. You're gonna be sitting there and being like, what's happening next? And
Yep.
those are the best movies at the end of the day.
Natalie Franklin.
Jason Statham is his own genre at this point. Like you said, you know what you're gonna get.
Right.
Very formulaic, like you said, big action scenes, big fight scenes, and some international intrigue.
Yeah, but unlike a Mission Impossible, you don't have to think too hard.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Yeah.
easy to watch, and it's Jason Statham. Hey, we did some fact check. Jason Statham is half bald. We thought, is he shave his head just for the look? He kind of wants to, because if he grew it out, he would look like continental globe kind of thing.
Well, that's good to know. Hopefully I
People
don't go
needed to
bald
know.
because this would not look good.
What? Hey, you hook up more than most anyway, and you can see that happen in real time on Little Singles, now playing in perpetuity on TLC. Hey, thank you for watching on YouTube. If you're watching, like and subscribe. And to the people watching in 177 different countries and territories worldwide, give it up. Thank you. Amen. Kelly, thank you. Natalie, thank you. And a big round of applause.
I appreciate you all.
Have a good one. Live large, be kind. Peace, man. Thank you. Right on. All right, you guys can talk.